Finally, a ray of hope for thousands of home buyers who have invested their lives' savings in housing projects along the Dwarka Expressway and got stuck as the road project has been in doldrums for over 7 years now. The National Highway Authority has finally taken over the project and is hopeful of completing it in 3 years. Onita Moja has the details.
This is Dwarka Expressway, one road stretch that has been in the news umpteen number of times. The project has been stuck for over 7 years, and what has been at stake are the life savings of over 1 lakh families in the over 60 housing projects launched along this stretch. But finally, there seemed to be a glimmer of hope. The National Highway Authority of India has taken over the project and, armed with acts like the Land Acquisition Act that empowers agencies like NHAI to acquire land without consent of landowners for public interest projects such as highways, NHAI is hopeful of completing the project in about 3 years.
In Haryana, land acquisition already complete. Only R&R is pending. So, how to complete within 6 to 1 year? Within that time, we will complete these formalities, this land acquisition Delhi portion and our DPR approvals. So, we may say that after 1 year, entire thing will be in order and our project will start. And if we keep the minimum period of 2 years for completion, then maybe completed within 3 years.
The 3,000 crore rupee project, a joint undertaking of the Haryana and Delhi governments, was conceived in 2007 to divert 40% of the traffic from National Highway 8 within the Gurgaon-Delhi segment. Of the total 27.9 kilometers, 9.9 kilometers of the expressway falls on Delhi side and the remaining 18 kilometers on Gurgaon side. But its completion has been hampered by Delhi government's inability to acquire this 15 acres of land of 4.4 kilometers on Delhi side. On the Haryana side, Haryana government has acquired the land but has failed to evacuate just 1.8 kilometer stretch on the Gurgaon side by relocating 348 families despite a court order issued a year back.
मकान बनाया मैंने, I put best of material, ये सोच के कि चलो मैं अब आराम से रहूँगा, लेकिन ये हमारे भाग्य में नहीं है। और अब भी हम लोग कह रहे हैं कि ठीक है, तुम लोग ये जो कोर्ट का डिसीजन है वो हमें मान्य है, ऑल्दो इट इज़ नॉट एज पर आवर रिक्वायरमेंट, लेकिन फिर भी हम रिकॉन्साइल कर गए, लेकिन कम से कम दो तो सही।
But now, with NHAI stepping in, pressure seems to be building on Haryana government as the National Highway Authority has given Huda a year's time to relocate these people and hand over the land. On the Delhi side, NHAI has already written to the Delhi government to appoint the competent authority for land acquisition or KALA, who will also decide on the compensation to be paid to the landowners. Once an area is identified for acquisition and notified, 21 days' time will be given for any objection to be raised. KALA has to resolve the objections in 1 month's time. In case either the Delhi or the Haryana government fails to evacuate the land, NHAI is armed with stringent acts like the Control of National Highway Land and Traffic Act of 2002. NHAI officials are clear that if need be, they would invoke these provisions to put Dwarka Expressway on the road to highway quite literally and put a happy ending to this long pending incomplete road story. In New Delhi, Onita Moja, NDTV.